Tonight, from Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4.
Taken at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense.
And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Achane here, they stay on the ground.
They juked him.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. You see the numbers on the ground a week ago for Achane. 15 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
The Gage going to go in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 29-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. On first down, Justin Herbert.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half-dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're on offense and you saw that on tape, you've got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
Going to throw on 3rd down with her. Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Achane, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up a big seam, and he might go all the way. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans.
How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Devon Achane in the offense, ready to go once again. He's probably a little angry at himself. It was his fumble, obviously, a moment ago that led to the scoop and score touchdown that has him down early.
And now we find out about the psychology aspect of being a coach. Because when you have a guy that's just happened, some people want to take him out of the game immediately. Others say, you know something? Let's feed him the ball again next series and see if he's going to be able to atone for it. Let's see what they decide to do.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Finding his big receiver Patrick over the middle. This now a 3rd and 4. Herbert. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Herbert now. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. You talk about this Titan defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get the league in sacks.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Herbert off of play action. Down to the 10. Touchdown. Tim Patrick, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the latest in a long line of NFL QBs from USC.
And when you watch young men come into the league, you know they're not going to continue to be the same quarterback they were in college. You expect to see improvement, but you do see many of the same attributes. This guy, even as a rookie, a lot of poise, understand the offense. He's fully in control out there. To me, he has the makings of a real field general type of a player, someone who doesn't get rattled when the pressure's on.
The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 13 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Pass interference. Defense.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with second down and less than a yard. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the gun, here's Williams. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., his second touchdown on the season, and the Titans have taken the lead. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback charge. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Justin Herbert and the offense back onto the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the first down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Here's Herbert. This to Arnold on the short pass. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Gage going to go in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play, but Mark Brunell, when he was at Washington, 22 straight completions to start.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend.
important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here.
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up, and the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge, because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates.
There he goes, left side. Javonte Williams. And he gets this one down to the 24. 82 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. I guess that's what happens when you give the current NFL rushing leader that much room.
And when you do, all you're doing is solidifying his standing at the top of the leaderboard. He's going to continue to get more and more yards. Good luck trying to chase him down.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. They try the left side here with Williams. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now the veteran workhorse. Here's James Conner. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
On 2nd down, here's Williams. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And it's a Titans touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 39 yards. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Herbert. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Herbert's throw here taken in by Ingram. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To the air again, Herbert. He'll dump this off to Achane. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
On third down, Achane. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the visiting Rams.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They'd lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They start the second half here with Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Williams now looking to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. A run straight ahead with Achane. The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run for it with Achane.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he is met at the line. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Chris Wormley. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Looking to throw. Herbert.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting.
And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins get a bit closer.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. A first carry for Rachaad White.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
To the air on 3rd down is Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say, forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the first down.
Now 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
122 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw, Williams.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On third down, here's Williams. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
This is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Herbert now on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And it'll be Titan football. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They begin the drive with Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And they're going to speed things up here. Williams going to get it again on second down. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you could have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. From the 50, here's Herbert. He'll get this one to Patrick. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. back to throw. Herbert. And that one too wide and incomplete. Well, the trials and tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Kendrick. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 138 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Williams going to get it again on second down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The busy night continues for Williams. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. On 1st and 10 is counter. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. They run it again with Williams. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll try and run for it with counter. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for Tennessee, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Miami, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From South Florida, good night, everybody.